Hey guys, today I will, you know, this is unit operation. I know. But today I want to tell you about something that is very interesting. A mathematical equation, linear algebra equation. Now, don't get me wrong, my linear algebra suck ass at this moment. Okay, at the moment I record this thing. But let me tell you about a system of equation that I believe that we can solve without using linear algebra, right? So this equation is I wrote down here. Let me actually use smart select, and then yeah, rectangle. Okay, cool. You see, I write here. This is page 182, equation 5.6 to 5.8, third edition. Let me give you the name of the textbook. If one day in the future you guys watch this, the textbook name is Separation Process Principle. Okay, chemical and biochemical operation. Cool. Who's the artist? I mean, author. Sorry. The author is Cedar Henley Robert. Okay, cool. Now, so this is the equation, the system equation. So we're dealing with a cascade, right? Cascade is just a bunch of counter current, grouped together, and then you have this. They set up this system equation, and then my professor. I don't remember who is my professor, but he said that you have to use Gaussian, right? Gaussian elimination to solve this problem, right? But I actually sit down and work out this thing, and then I'm gonna tell you, this is my approach. So at first I rewrite a question, of course, and I'm gonna actually pay attention to equation 2. So if you look at this, equation 2 actually is a form of equation. I don't know if you guys have to take this class or your professor teach you, but actually it's called difference equation. Difference equation. Okay. Or in Vietnamese it's vậy số. I think. Correct me, any Vietnamese viewer right here, please correct me if I'm wrong. Because it for me it's vậy số, but for y'all it can be something different. But if you want to search for, if you want to do further research, go look for difference equation and study various kind of difference equation, not differential equation. Differential equation is a different story. Difference equation, that's what the thing you gotta look for. Okay, difference, like the difference between you and I. Yeah, okay, cool. So now I'm gonna solve 2, right? X is what? X is I guess is the kilograms of solute over kilogram solvent. I'm not sure. I think something like that is kilogram over kilograms. And then you notice that Q is a constant, right? Q is constant. So I have to use an ansatz. My goal is I'm gonna break this thing right here now. See, I think I'm highlighting. I'm gonna break it into 2 components, but I don't know which component to break into. So I'm gonna I'm gonna break into alpha and beta, okay? Because alpha and beta is a theoretical component that I want to break in, and my goal is I want to find a sweet spot. Okay, the sweet alpha and the sweet beta. I mean, can be Sweet Home Alabama too. Probably that's sweet alpha is abbreviated for, but you can think about it that way. It worked, but you have to find alpha and beta. Alpha and beta is a sweet spot, such that you're gonna generate the sequence right here, that UK equals CUK plus 1. So it's a recursive series, I think. So in order to do that, you set up the ratio right here. It's very insane, right? I don't know in the future I'm this smart anymore. When I get on, or yeah, you set up this. You have to make sure the coefficient correlate in their ratio correlate. Therefore, you can solve for alpha and beta. So you plug it in, you solve for beta. I solve for beta, and then I got beta equal to W and 1, and solve for alpha 2. And then I have a very interesting results, like both scenario, beta equal W and beta equal 1 leads me to the same result, okay? So I think it's because of symmetry, but and then I'm gonna solve the series, at first I'm gonna solve the series is very important. At first I'm gonna solve for the general series. I'm gonna get xn minus 1 minus xn. That's the most important thing, like you see there's 5 here. And then I'm gonna solve for xn, right? You have to solve for xn first. This is the order. So you solve for xn first, and then you solve for xn minus 1 to x2, because from stage n minus 1, big N, not small n, big N minus 1 to 2, it has the same property. So it's like you group them and you solve all of them, and then finally you solve for x1. So it's just plug and chug. You plug in, you plug in all the equation, and then you just add them together, add all of them. And this part right here, I solve for, after solve for x n minus 2, and I use induction. Induction is, a mathematical tool. You can find the general behavior of a series, okay? So I use induction to figure out xn, and then finally I plug in and solve for x1. But my x1 and the x1 in textbook contrast, or it's different. I think because in the textbook they only solve for n equal 5 case, but now I solve for one case. So I think I'm wrong, or I don't know, man. Like, yeah, one day maybe you guys can verify for me, And yeah, that's it. I just want to tell you that the textbook. Okay, this is the textbook. This part I solve it differently. Do research about difference equation. It's really fun. Like, study the technique how to solve it. Like, study the linear case, study the non-linear case. You can never solve on like non-linear, all of that thing, but you can definitely solve like special case, With that being said, I will end the video right here. Thank you for your attention, and I wish you the best on exam, life, and health in general. Bye bye.